Hey folks, what's up, E.T.? So I've got a piece of Georgetown here. It's really thin. It might actually be too thin for what I'm doing. I'm not sure. But my buddy Keith had sent me a message. This is one of the great things about having a channel and making videos for everyone to see, and having great guys like my buddy Keith who can look at it and go, yeah, maybe you should try this. And one thing he suggested, which he's also doing his, is he's watching a video, and I think I had that pad was too cupped or something, too soft, and it was just it cupped. But what this is much different now. I actually put he had suggested a paint stick, and I didn't have immediate access to a paint stick, so I put a piece of the plastic that I put in my hand pads down in there, and then wrap this around it. And it's still spongy, right? It's still real soft leather. It's still spongy, but now it's got some stiffness and it can't bend so much. So we're going to try this. I didn't put it in the yellow pad. This one's actually pretty stiff because it's thicker leather, and it's rolled up pretty tight. So we'll try it in this first and see what happens. But I didn't want to cut the other one. I actually cut this piece of leather in half thinking it was going to be enough. I should have doubled it over and rolled it over, but you know, that was me getting carried away. But anyways, we're going to make a, well, actually buck chaser on here on the channel. He had asked me if I ever thought about making a Steiner, and I've never made a Steiner, and they are there's no rhyme or reason to the barbs on those things. I was just looking at them, but this may be too thin. I don't know how this is going to work out, but we'll see. Well, hope we didn't need that part. I definitely wasn't planning on losing that. These are not very big points at all. Pretty little. Like, I'm looking at them here, and they're probably, some of them are, you know, about 3/4 of an inch on up to, looks like about an inch, or almost 2 inches in the book here. We'll look at that here in a bit. Going to try and beat this into shape a little bit. Maybe we'll do it with indirect, huh? Do with a number 2. We'll use a number 2. You could use a number 1 on this. Like, you could use a number 4. I mean, you could use whatever you wanted. This is a flexi stick. If you're wondering, number 2 what? Well, it's number 2 flexi stick. These are some indirect sticks that I use. If you're regular on the channel, you've seen them many times. I had a productive day, but not productive. I was out of the leather shop again today, not on purpose, but a neighbor who's the best neighbor in the entire world, best neighbor I ever had. I couldn't imagine having a better neighbor. Anyways, the time I was recovering from my back surgery, which is up till recently, I can't lift anything, nothing like that. Pulling, twisting really still kills me. But anyways, he's had a fence down, and it's down in a ravine, in a muddy ravine with whatever, you know, and he's in his 70s, and just ain't got much business down in there. He would, ain't no doubt about it. He really don't need to be down there. And I felt bad because he's done so much for me. I mean, we help each other out, but I mean, he just really has done a lot for me. And I haven't been able to help them with that, and I've just felt terrible about it. And this has been going on for a couple of years now, since before my surgery, which was over a year ago. So anyways, his cows kept getting out. His bull was standing in his front yard staring in his window the other day, and that bull actually used to belong to me. His name's Snowman. As you can imagine, he's white. Anyhow, the fence had been down along that creek, and it was just in a precarious spot. And today I was just feeling better, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to take care of that for Bill. So called up my nephews, asked them if they'd come give me a hand, and of course they said, yeah, we'll run down and give you a hand. It didn't take that long, about an hour or so. Bill come home and he threw T-post and stuff down to us, but I got all fixed up, and cows can't get out of there no more. But anyways, that's what I'd done for, I guess it took longer than an hour, but that's what I was doing for a good part of the day, rounding up cows and moving cows. And oh no, I just flung the top off of it. Huh, I'll be dang. Boy, I really need to be paying attention here. That's the second time I broke this. Huh. Well, okay. Broke it twice just trying to get it thinned out a little bit and trimmed up. I may end up having to change course on this a little bit. It's still big enough for a Steiner. Might be better off I'm not sure what I did there. I zigged when I should have zagged, I guess. So I don't know if we're going to put it that way or put it that way. But the other part about that is Bill's a widower, and his wife passed away quite a few years ago, and he's met a new lady who really treats him well. She's good to him, and they're going to get married, and he's going to sell his place and move over there where she's at. So I'm going to lose my best good neighbor I ever had, so I'm kind of bummed about that a little bit. And I'm not sure who's going to buy the place. I'd kind of like to buy it, but I don't know that I can swing that at this point in my life. I'm thinking about retiring in 5 years, and that might affect that. It's quite a bit of land. It's over 100 acres. It's got a house on it, 2 old chicken houses. Chicken houses are good though. perfect for storing hay and all that. But anyways, when he figures out what he wants for it, I already got an idea about what that's going to sell for. But wasn't that long ago. I probably could have swung it, but but there's a possibility the family could go in on it, you know. Prices have just gone up so high around here from all the Texans moving in, running away from Texas and moving to Oklahoma. Most of them are moving up around Georgetown, Broken Bow area. But they're buying up all the little ranches around here too, because it's still way less than what Texas prices are. But they're buying this up coming out of Dallas, buying second homes up there, and they turn them into Airbnbs. What am I going to do here? They're still going to be big enough. Yeah, I'd say we'd still be big enough. Some of these are pretty tiny. And you can see they're just, I mean, just crazy random serrations. Just, I mean, that thing's got no rhyme or reason at all to it. So, and listen, that's my kind of point. Something that no rhyme or no reason. Still don't know where I want to put the point in this thing. It's thin. That feels really nice with the thing in there. It's one of Mike Tuff's hand flakers, and you can find those on the website. Buy them individually or buy them in a set with the notching tool and save a couple bucks. I also wanted to say that, and I'm not sure that I've been saying it enough lately, everyone who's first off, any way you're supporting this whole adventure here, I appreciate it. Whether or not you're just watching the channel or you're buying stuff off the website, I mean, you don't have to. I just appreciate y'all watching. I really do. And let's see here. And all of you that's buying stuff off the website and stuff, I mean, some of you are buy a lot of stuff. You don't have to. I appreciate you either way, but a few guys out there that's got 16, 17 orders in already since the website's been up and going. And you guys are rock stars. Appreciate that a lot. I really do. Does help if you guys can take a second and hit that like and subscribe buttons. Those really help. If you already subscribed, you ain't got to hit that button again, but that like button helps things get found there. I guess that's how it works. So, a friend had sent some flint from England, and I don't know what happened. It came to the US and then it went back again, I think. So something must have been amiss. I don't know if the box damaged or maybe it didn't have a tariff code on it or something like that. I don't know, but whatever it was, it went back. At least that's the way it looks. And he sent me out another box the other day, which is very generous. I had sent him some material and stuff too, and a couple of points, I think. I sent him a Buffalo Clovis, and I'm not even paying attention to this thing, unfortunately. You guys are probably zoomed out too far, but if you're watching on your phone, you can zoom in. Let's see. That'd make a perfect star point too. That's the next one up above this, Mississippian period. The Steiner's Mississippian period as well. Wonder what they were shooting with these. They're obviously projectile points, but some of those don't look like they'd penetrate wood veins. Flakes aren't traveling a long ways. That one did. Trying to push a flake across that thing, and it's still got some of the original surface there. Nothing wrong with that, just I've got some artifacts in there. It has original surface on them. Alright. Definitely going to be a miniature. I'm going to leave the extra width. And the reason I'm going to leave the extra width is I'm I'm going to make these serrations. And they are stemmed. I think I'm going to put the stem in right now. I'm not sure what I'm going to use to put the stem in yet. I don't know if I'm going to use this or... Don't particularly need this for a stem, but I should draw this in here. Well, that's about center. There are all kinds of different shapes and sizes on there. I mean, the only thing that they're pretty random. Need to sharpen this. Pretty random. No rhyme or reason. Yeah, so Buck Chaser had mentioned in the comments, asked if I considered making one of these. I do know Buck Chaser's true identity, but it's a secret. I don't think I'm leaving those ears hanging down like that because none of these have that. Well, I guess that one kind of does. I see one there that's got a swooped up. That's a pretty cool looking point, just the way it is, actually. I see a couple of them that the ears are turned up a little bit. I don't know if we're going to do that or not. Yeah, I'm looking forward to my buddy Keith's next visit. Hopefully after I get caught up here in this leather shop, maybe we can get together again. Okay. Well, those are some random... Maybe I should clean the edge up first. Or straighten it, maybe. I'm not sure why, because Doesn't appear to be much that's straight on these points. And they're from Texas on up into Arkansas, so I'm sure there must be some in Oklahoma as well, if they're in Texas and Arkansas. Maybe they didn't go that far, I'm not sure. That's a cool point all by itself right there. Still has a little piece of that original surface right there, but I don't care. It's not a slab, it's just a piece of the original surface. Alright. We need this dude to be sharp. Like no messing around. I'll tell you what else happened today. So I was had this big piece of mahogany, and I still have to make my mahogany dance blade, and I've got a bunch of them cut over there. But I thought, well, maybe I can squeeze an extra inch out of it. So I took the back of the vise off, got the rock in there. Now the vise, it has 17 inches of working, right? But there was about 20 inches of rock there or better. And I thought, man, let's see here. Sorry, I thought I should maybe concentrate here a little bit. So anyways, I took the back of the vise off, got the rock in there, kind of propped the back of the vise back up there, and then I took a ratchet strap, wrapped it around the rock because you can't, it's open too much to close the vise. And I was cranking the ratchet strap down. I should have laid some cardboard over it, but I'm just cranking, man. I was giving it the business, and that ratchet strap broke, and my hand came flying out and punched myself in the face. Yeah, that was been a long time since I've been hit that hard. These are really just kind of random. I'm probably not doing them random enough. Sharpen this thing up again. Yeah, so I busted myself. I got a fat lip. No, I'm not going to show you. My nose is kind of jacked up. My nose is actually still numb. That happened like 4 hours ago. Yeah, oh man, that thing will get you. I think I need to extend that thing out some more. Yeah, I jabbed myself. We're down there fixing that fence, and all of a sudden the dog started barking, and here come this big old buck. Big, I know he's at least an 8-point, hard to tell for sure, but come up out of our woods here and across the road and into the neighbor's place. I don't know if I ever finished telling you guys a story or not, but my neighbor's moving. I guess I did, because I talked about trying to buy it. He's leaving me, just straight up leaving me. I told him, I said, man, I ain't never gonna find another neighbor like you ever in my lifetime. That's kind of random. Kind of random, and I don't even know how well you guys can see all the random stuff. I'm just kind of looking at some different ones there and taking different parts of them and putting it all in this one. So the bases are all different, and some of the bases, I think I read some of the bases are bifurcated, concave, or bifurcated, or straight, all kinds of different stuff. That's a cool looking point. I don't care who you are. That is cool. Really cool. I didn't know how I was going to like that. See, I need to start listening to Buck Chaser more often. That's I'm kidding. We're friends, and I listen to everything that man has to tell me, because he's a heck of a napper. Let's see, what can we do here? What if boy, this is going to be tough. Put a little more crispness. Never mind, I'm not even going to try and say it. Never mind. You guys know what I'm trying to say. Crispness. Is that even a word? You guys know I don't care. I use lots of things that aren't really words. Yeah. That looks pretty doggone cool. Let's wipe it off. This rag's got some residue from the mink oil on it. Yeah, buddy, that's pretty cool. Let's see. Is there stand out any? Maybe that's better right there. So I don't know how it appears on this video, but that is a killer little point. She's thin, straight. She broke twice, and we still ended up with it. Let me get the book. Ooh, wrong direction. Alright, here's the book. And zoom back in. This is the 12th, 13th edition, whatever it is that I have on the website. And I still have some of these available. I'd show you the cover, but I got my own cover I made for it on here. Anyways, here's our Steiner. Now you can see, I mean, look at look at that one. I mean, that's ours is obviously more well refined than those, but I was kind of looking at these flipping up here, so that's what I was kind of going for with this here. And then just the random. This one's really random. I mean, holy cow, that's random. I just can't imagine that penetrating that well, but maybe if you shot a rabbit or something with it, bird, armadillo, coon, possum, that'd probably be all right. But yeah, maybe ours is a little more refined than these. But I think it can still be considered a Steiner, though, right? It's in the size. It's got random bunch of stuff. Yeah. Probably made it too fancy compared to a lot of these. But I like it. I really like it a lot. Let me put it against this. Alright, that's 37 minutes. And we got our little Steiner here. I'm going to photograph this and probably call it a day. I got like 5 chunks down there. Novaculite and Buffalo River and Keokuk clunkers that I want to shoot a video on, just getting them into bifaces, but I don't know that I'm going to do that tonight. So appreciate y'all watching, and we'll catch you on the next one. And hit that like and subscribe button if you would, and Goonish Cheesh. We'll catch you on the next one. Y'all keep napping.